Hi everyone, it's Wendy. So I just thought I'd come back on because I didn't actually show you the completed, finished LapBook that I'd done. Now I did ask for comments about the closure and I really still haven't made up my mind, but just for the time being I've just got just a bit of fabric tied around here. But looking at the fabric I'm thinking, okay, that's way too bright, so I'm going to have to coffee or tea stain this little piece of fabric if I wanted to keep using that. But thank you everyone for your lovely comments. I did, after going back, I think the calico might be a better look to have it closed, but this one here that I've got, it's a very light coloured, I don't think it's really calico, this one. I think it's just a cotton weave or something, but I might just tea or coffee stain that. Okay, so this is the finished LapBook, and I think it just turned out so cool. It's a LapBook that incorporates a journal, or two journals in this one. So it opens out that way there, and then it flips open just out like that. Okay, so I'll show you this side here first. I have decorated it just a little. So this one here, I've got, maybe just come in and show you parts of it so you can see it closer. Okay, right. Now that's not even all in the shot, is it? Just bear with me guys, I won't be a minute there. Okay, right, so over here I have got a pocket on this first flap, and that can open out like that, and then over here I have the belly band with a notebook and some recycled paper for the back, and that just slips over there like that. If you followed the series you would have seen me making most of it anyway. And here I've put 3 pockets with a tag in them. And I've also done just a little bit of stamping on them as well. So there's that one. And I decided to leave these 2 blank, these pages here, in case somebody wanted to write on them. Okay, so that folds up like that, and then you can open this side here, and over here I have put a nice long belly band with just another tag and a couple of tags and embellishments. And then on this page here I have a couple of little pockets down here. Got the smaller one there and the larger one at the back, and the larger one just holds some of these pages that you can either write on or rip up to add to the journal. And I folded that page down. It was very silly of me, wasn't it? Okay, so that's that page there. And then underneath here made a couple of little tags for the 2 little side pockets here, with just a little bit of calico tab on them. So that's that there, and that folds up like that. So that was I'm so pleased with the way that turned out. I don't think I would really call this a grunge, which I wanted to do in the first place. It just didn't, I couldn't get it that grungy. Maybe a vintage rustic kind of journal, I'm not sure. Okay, pardon me. And I did end up just gluing down that napkin that was on, that had been decoupaged onto some book pages. And this one opens up here, and I've got, you can either have those as 4 pockets that way, but I just chose to just do it down that way. Got just a couple of little journaling cards or tags. So there's that one. And then on this side here, I've just added another little belly band just to add a few more tags. Oh, just looked at that. The signature looks like Mason down there. I just noticed that. So that can just be put over there, and then the big pocket behind it with just a few more papers. So that goes in that one there. And then I've made a really large or a long tag for that pocket there, and I've stamped the lines on it with just a flower, so that can pop back into there. I love the way this turned out, I really do. And then over on this side here, we've got the smaller pockets here at the front with the larger pocket at the back, and I've just added a layaway card and large couple of stamps. These stamp tags, they're actually from Bonnie and Clive, and then just a couple of little ones just for the front, the top little pockets underneath the paper snippet. And the journal we've got in here, so I will just quickly take that out. Where is it? There. In between, Wendy. Okay, so the journal, love how this turned out too. Just quickly go through this. I think I did go through this before. Just a mixture of all different, that's a pocket, envelope pocket there. Mixture of all different papers. Just so you can decorate this however you choose to. Some music sheet paper, coffee dyed papers, grid paper. I don't know what she's called, what paper that was called from. Yeah, I can't remember the name now. It's Sunday morning, guys, when I'm videoing. And I just thought I'd pop on and get this done. Is that, you can make that into a little pocket, or you could just cut that there and have it as a flap. It's typing textbook paper. Magazine images. Oh, forgot to fix that little red one. I must remember to do that. Okay, so, and that is the little journal that goes with it, and I'll just wrap that around there. Okay, so that's the journal, and then we have this little flap here. So I've just decorated it with a butterfly and a little label there, and then that opens up, and there's a note to say, a little notepad there that you can scribble on, and a pocket here with just another tag, and it closes up there, and then underneath there is another tag with just some stamping on it, happiness, and that just fits in right up there. And then on this side over here we have the pocket behind, just a little note card in it and a stamp, and a little flip up there with a pocket there, little part for journaling here, and another tag with some more stamps. And as I said before, these stamps were from Bonnie and Clyde Etsy store. And then over here I have made just a little tuck spot on this flap and just put a few more little stamps there, and behind this, in this little pocket there, I've done a couple of little, well, I'll call them grunge cards with some copy dyed paper on the back for journaling. They turned out so cool. I like that. I like the technique of sticking the paper down and then ripping it off, because there's never ever two cards exactly the same. So there's that one there, and then this one here is an envelope, an altered envelope with, whoops, with a couple of more little bits and pieces in it, and a couple of, a journaling card and a couple of index cards. And I've just decorated the front on there. Turned out pretty cool. So I'll just put that on there, and I don't know which way I had that, but they can get tucked back in just there. And then this one here opens up with the buttons, and you've got your two large or two bigger sized journaling mats here tucked into those pockets. There. And then over this back part here is another little journal, and got a spot up underneath there for a tag, and then also at the side here I have put in just a couple of cards that you can journal on. These ones here were given to me quite a while ago by Joan. I think it was Joan, I'm pretty sure it was, and I thought I'd just use them in this one here. So they get tucked back into underneath that journal, and the front of the journal it says be fearlessly authentic, and there is another couple of pockets on the front of that there. I just love the way this all just came together. It was just wonderful. So in here, you are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And this is just a mixture of copy dyed papers and textbook papers. There's quite a few in here. You could use it to write in, journal in. If you don't like the look of this, you can just always glue another piece of paper over the top of the text paper. So there's quite a few there. No one ever made a difference by being like everyone else, and that's where you can see that pocket is in the back, but there's also one right here at the back as well. Well, a half a pocket, because I did glue the bottom part of this down. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This just came together just so well. It really did. Really enjoyed making this one. even though I was going for a more grungier feel to it. I just don't think that I'm quite there with the grunge at the moment. It was fun, but yeah, I think I've got a long way to go before I get my grunge on. Oh dear. So, and with these here, I'll just thread those in under that one. And just pull that closed, just so that that stays down a little bit. Okay, so that's it, and then that just folds there, and that folds in there, and that just closes down like that. And I just love the way it turned out. But I will give this a tea or coffee stain, because I just think that it's just a bit too white, a bit too bright to actually go on here. But that's all I'm going to do, is just, I'm not going to worry about putting the button on the front. I'm just going to leave that like that and tie that up. But I think it will look a bit better just with a little bit more darker colour on that fabric. Okay, hope you enjoyed, guys. Let me know what you think. I really don't think it turned out grungy. It's not what I had, it's not what I had envisaged in my mind for a grunge, but I'll get there. I have got another couple of projects on the go, and I think I'll be able to get my grunge on in those. Okay. Alright, thanks everyone. I hope you have a great day. Not sure when this video is going up, so... Oh, I forgot to put that on. Hang on, I'll do that. I just noticed that, because that kind of like holds this down here, my little paper clip. That just holds that flap down there. Okay, done now. Don't want to lose anything out of it, do I? Okay, alright. I just thought I'd mention, I have actually closed down my Zibbet store because I don't know, I didn't have the motivation to keep it going and to put things in there and to sell those things in there. But I will let you all know that from the 1st of January 2020, I am going to reopen my Facebook shop. So if you have, how that works, if you have a page on Facebook, there is now a part that says shop. So if you go and look on my page, and then on the, if you're on your computer, it's on the left hand side, you look down and it says shop. If you click on there, it'll take you there. But I am going to open it up on the 1st of January because I have got a couple of little things that I do want to put in there, and I'll actually have this one up in this lapbook and journals in the shop as well. So if you wanted to pop over and have a look, you're quite welcome to. Alright, okay, so I just thought I'd mention that. Okay everyone, I shall catch you later. Bye bye.